Hey there, I'm Chris Carlisle, and welcome to the podcast Highways and Byways, a podcast about Texas. My sister and brother-in-law had their wedding anniversary last week. They've been married 20 years. I went over and ate dinner with them. We ate steak, sausages, and potatoes. Okay, here are the top 10 things that rednecks invented from top10s.net. Number 10 is dental floss. Number 9 is the cotton candy machine, which is what you need dental floss for. Number 8, filing cabinets. Number 7, the total exclusion device. Number 6, whiteout, which is what they had before autocorrect. Number 5, vinyl. Number 4, artificial turf or astroturf. They call it astroturf because they first grew it in the Astrodome. Number 3 is the Gatling gun. Number 2 is video games. And the number 1 thing rednecks invented is supermarkets. Okay, coming up next, some things you can do in Port Aransas. Okay, here's some things you can do in Port Aransas. You can take surfing lessons at the Texas surf camps. You can see sandcastles that were made by the Port Aransas Sandcastle guy. You can rent souped-up golf carts at the Port A beach buggies. And you can also visit the Port Aransas Museum. Plus, you can dine, shop, and stay the night. Okay, next things that happened in Texas in the year 2008. Okay, in Texas in 2008, Hurricane I came ashore in Galveston on September 13th, leaving death and destruction in its wake. Senator John McCain carried Texas in the 2008 presidential election, but lost the election to Senator Barack Obama. Senator John Cornyn was reelected to the Senate. Miss Texas was Rebecca Robinson. Miss Texas USA was Crystal Stewart. She later became Miss USA. They also had the Final Four in San Antonio. In high school football, the state champs for the 2008 season were, in Class 5A, Allen in Division 1, Katy in Division 2. In Class 4A, Lake Travis from Austin in Division 1, Silver Springs in Division 2. In Class 3A, Prosper in Division 1, Carthage in Division 2. In Class 2A, Muleshoe in Division 1, Dangerfield in Division 2. In Class A, Canadian in Division 1, and Stratford in Division 2. And in 6-man, Strawn in Division 1 and Gilborden County in Division 2. The baseball state champs for the 2008 season were, in Class 5A, Plano West. In Class 4A, Corpus Christi, Kyle Allen. In Class 3A, Snyder. In Class 2A, Salado. And in Class A, Bosqueville. The girls basketball state champions for the 2007-2008 season were, in Class 5A, Cy-Fair. In Class 4A, Dallas Lincoln. In Class 3A, Canyon. In Class 2A, Tuscola Jim Ned. And in Class A, there are 2 divisions, Orange Mill in Division 1 and Follett in Division 2. The boys state champs for 2007-2008 were, in Class 5A, North Crowley. In Class 4A, Dallas South Oak Cliff. In Class 3A, Kennedale. In Class 2A, Ponder. In Class A, Thorndale in Division 1 and Laneville in Division 2. Somebody said they spotted a UFO in West Texas. Alright, coming up next, a Texas sports legend. Now a Texas sports legend. It's a legendary golfer, Lee Trevino. He was from Garland. He had 29 PGA Tour wins He won 2 PGA championships in 1974 and again in 1984. He also won 2 U.S. Opens in 1968 and again in 1971, and he earned $3,478,328 during his career. Coming up, a Texas Cryptid. And now a Texas Cryptid. It's the Otine swamp thing. It's a Bigfoot type creature that is believed to be in South Texas, near Palmetto State Park. Locals and travelers have claimed to have seen or heard it. It's described as being between 4 and 8 foot tall and covered in brown, black, or gray fur. And it's also said to walk upright. And it's also said there may be more than one of them because they were reportedly heard to call each other at night. Some hunters caught a glimpse of it when their dogs ran away, and they went to get one of them, and they saw a big furry thing, and they took off and left the other dogs behind. And also people have heard blood-curdling screams coming from the park. Okay, next, a Texas roadside attraction. And now a Texas roadside attraction. It's a dalmation fire hydrant. It's a fire hydrant painted with dalmation spots. It's at the Fire Museum of Texas in Beaumont, and it was donated to the museum by the Walt Disney Company to promote the re-release of the animated version of 101 Dalmatians. It was re-released in 1999. Disney has the copyright for the spots. Okay, coming up next, a podcast I follow. Okay, here's a podcast I follow on Spreaker and listen to sometimes. It's called Paranormal Odyssey. It's a podcast that has stories of people who have seen UFOs, ghosts, or other weird experiences. It's produced by Paranormal World Productions. Besides Spreaker, it's on Audible, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Everand, Odyssey, Podbean, Spotify, Podcast Addict, and Podchaser. Alright, before I go, here's a word from the good book. It's from the 37th Psalm, verse 5, and it says, "Commit thy way unto the Lord." Alright, well, be sure to hit the download button, leave a like and a rating, follow or subscribe on whichever platform you listen to. I'm available besides Spreaker. I'm on Spotify, Amazon Music, and Audible, Deezer, Podchaser, iHeartRadio, Castbox, Podcast Addict. I record this on the Spreaker Studio app. My name is Chris Carlisle, and I want to thank you for listening.